lesson. We got Vic, Sean, and Todd. And Sean's pretty new to the game, just plays with a bunch of bangers, really, that don't know the soft game. Todd's been here for a while, and Vic has some specific things he wants to work on, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we'll start with me and Sean. We're gonna play a game. We'll stop the game as we go. Here, Todd, go back. Yeah, somebody go. Here you go. Okay, the key in the game is to try to put that ball in front of your partner. Returns, drops, dinks. If you can do that, that basically sets your team up really well the whole time and doesn't get your partner killed. Does that make sense? So try to think putting that ball in front of your partner. Okay? Serves, returns, drops. Only drive if it's like a halfway, bad return. 0-2. You. Oh. I like that shot. Hey, you stuck with it. So one you put back should have been a kill shot. Okay. If it's above that net and you're balanced, put a little pace on it. Yeah. Okay. 0-0, 1. Me. Drop. Get up there. Get up there. That thing dropped. You need to be my shield. Okay, I just caught Vic moving backwards. I'm here. That ball bounced. What shot do I have? I either have a lob or a dink. Yeah. If I attack you and you're up on that line, you have it. You moved backwards. You gave me your feet. When that ball's in front of you, be up if that ball bounces, okay? Be up there. 1-0, 1. Me, drop. You. So you thought, oh, I need to be up there, and then you moved when he was hitting.
Right, yeah.
So your timing was off, right? When that team's hitting, you need to be stopped, but you should have been up there before.
1-0, 2.
You. Okay. So that's Vic's, Todd. Vic is up there on the line. He's the protector until you get up there. If you go up there and crowd him, he's not going to have that shot. Does that make sense to everybody? If I say something that doesn't make sense, ask and I'll explain it more. Okay, 0-1. Okay, back to server, right? That ball's in front of me. I'm ready. Ooh. Is that good? Yeah. So you hit that shot and you didn't follow it up. You're back there. You gave him all the room in the world. There's a lot of critique. Okay. So it drops. Yeah, we'll get it. We should just play without me saying anything, but I can't.
As the ball's coming to you, since it's to you,
yeah.
I gotta come more in here.
Perfect. Yep. So let's just show that scenario real quick. So Todd drops in front of me. You become what we call the blocker. You go out in front of him. Todd is coming up as the workhorse, covering the gap. If he drops in front of you and he outpaces you, he just created a hole, right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
It'll make more sense as we go.
As we play, right?
Yeah. But that's called covering the gap.
You're just trying to cut the cord off, right?
Correct.
Less space for them to hit it.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, I'm up ahead. So Todd, that's yours. You need to call it though. The only reason it's yours, even though it was going to Vic's backhand angle, it was short. So that's your green light to go grab that. If it goes deeper, you leave it alone for him. He puts it in front of you. You're up. Does that make sense?
1-1.
Me. Okay, so I went and got it because it landed middle, even though it was going at your angle.
Yep.
But I got to hit that ball in. It was actually kind of too low for me to drive. Okay, so 1-1. The beauty of the video too is you guys can go back, even though we're learning a ton, you can go back and rewatch it and pick out spots. Okay, 1-1, 1. 1-1, 2. Okay, me, I'm gonna drop in front of my partner. You should be up on that line. Okay, good, you got there. It just took a second. Because if you don't get up there, I'm anticipating you're gonna get up there.
Right.
So I'm trying to time it, and then if you lay back, the gap.
Got it.
So you guys are looking for the gap, right? You're trying to create a gap. Okay, 2-1, 2. Back to server. I gotta drop in front of myself there. Sometimes when it goes deep like that, I can't really go in there. I gotta pull it in front of me. So you gotta watch that and not run up.
Okay.
So back to server. Okay. That ball's going there. Big drop step clears you.
Okay.
If we try to hit here, you,
Right, until I tried to do a little-
yeah, you can get away with that with racquetball probably because there's no net, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I knew right when I did it. Okay.
drop step, open the paddle, it'll pop over. Simple.
2-2-2.
Okay, back to server, drop in front of his partner. So hit the shot, but be ready for the comebacker,
Okay.
right? Because you can still save it. It's okay to hit a bad shot, just save it. Okay, so what happened, Vic?
I wasn't ready to hit it back.
You crowded, you moved up. Serve and move back, unless somebody shows a pattern of short returns or it's windy. Serve, move back. I'd rather move into the ball than get trapped. Okay, 2-3. 2-3-1. Back to server. I'm going to drop in front of my partner. You. No, just reset it. That was not an attackable ball. Reset it for your team. Where's your hometown? Where do you play?
Oakley, Bay Area.
Okay, we're gonna call that Bay Area ball. No more Bay Area ball.
BAB, 3-2-2.
You drop in front of your partner. BAB. BAB, baby. We want you to try to reset those. We can only hit hard when it's a very high percentage hard shot.
That's where I was
Right.
saying I'm trying to get that heat off the ball and
So we're gonna change your
on serve
mindset.
and then get it dropped into the kitchen right there.
I actually don't want you to hit anything hard unless it's an overhead. Everything else has to be soft.
Okay.
That'll try to get you resetting. That could be good for your team back home. Nobody can hit a hard shot. You should be up there and get that. You, reset. Okay, so you just went high, but you went in front of yourself.
Right.
You got no room. Bring that back in front of me,
Right.
and then I got you, you know. Okay, return back to server. Back to server. Nice, now I'm up. I'm covering. Soft. Soft. Oh, yes, you have it. That's picture perfect.
Like the whole, almost that whole point. So the last
Yeah,
come right up.
Get up to the front.
yeah. But you were working on hitting soft, so I gave it to you. And you made the shots.
4-2.
You have it in you. Okay, get on that line. Good. You? So did you go hard again?
Yeah, a little bit.
Off the bounce, no hard.
Because I kept it high where he could come up with an attack. Huh?
Yeah, and usually you're gonna get me killed.
Right. Yes, sir. Yep.
And I don't take that. I'm not friendly. I'll lob it up to Todd for you. Whack! Okay, 2-4? 2-4-1. Me, drop in front of you. Oh, that was good though. I like that. just be ready for that attack.
Got it. 2-4-2.
You drop in front of me. Drop. There you go. Okay, now we're in the cat and mouse. That was so good. And you won it just off of that.
Right.
You can win just off good dinks.
3-4-2.
You. Okay. Just missed it. Kind of not set, standing tall.
4-3.
Let's all be athletes. Okay. Okay, back to server. Drop me. Get up there. So when you keep going back for no reason, right? That ball's bouncing. You should be lean up here, leaning forward.
Okay.
Well, he missed me, so I feel good about
Yeah. And we'll switch around, me playing with everybody. The person I play with gets the most instruction. That's just how it goes. Okay.
2-4, 3-4.
3.
3-4-1.
Okay, return back to server. Drop the third. I like that drop a lot. It's called the drive drop. If you can get that down, it's pretty sweet.
Okay, so drive drop is
You, instead of like lifting high in a soft one, you didn't hit your hard drive,
right.
but you hit like
Drive
a,
the ball to get over
Yeah.
the net and just drive it deeper into the.
correct. I call that a drive drop.
Okay.
Because it's still dropping in or near the kitchen, but it's not
Right.
a drive where they can smash it. I love that shot.
And it kind of takes a little bit of the bounce off the ball.
Yep.
Fours?
Yeah.
4-4-1.
Okay, return back to server. Drop in front of your partner. Yep. And that's just gonna take reps, you know? That's gonna take reps. 4-4-2. Okay, drop in front of my partner. And now we're in the cat and mouse. Perfect. You did that perfect. See, I know you have a pattern, Vic. I know you try to come down that line off my forehand, so I'm setting you up to hit that shot. Does that make sense? So when you go wide like that, somebody brings you wide, the bailout is right here.
Right there.
Yep. Yeah. So you go wide, drop step, the bailout is right here, soft. Because you can't get ernied, you're going to a backhand, right? I don't want to bring it back over here, that's super hard. Or you can lob it back in this corner, but if somebody's sitting here, you're in trouble.
So if he's wide like that, taking it almost out, he wants to bring it back.
Yeah, it's like a little chip shot. I'm going here, I just put it right there, which I call a number 2, but we won't get into that probably. Is it, am I here or there?
You're there.
So it's 5?
5-4-2.
5-4-2. Return back to server. Drop in front of my partner. Get up there. Yeah, that was sloppy. Good job. Okay, let's switch because I'm going to play one with each player. We'll play for both sides. I mean, the whole team switch, sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm here at 6.
Yes.
Okay, 6-4. 6-4-2. Return back to server. Oops. Don't worry about missing too much because we've got so much to think about. 7-4-2. Return back to server. Drop in front of my partner. Go. That was, everything was so good. Okay? You just missed that last one. But Todd, you just, you know, you were still on offense. He's defending. That was perfect. And you won the point.
4-6.
Yep. 7.
4-7. 1.
Okay. So when we return, guys, so you served, he returned and sat here.
Stay deep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Get back at him again.
Right, now you open up your feet. So I call it the chip and charge. So you're serving now. So watch me hit this return. So I'm gonna chip and charge. I'm gonna hit it back to him, but I'm gonna be blazing to that line. And you should be up. See, I'm there. That's the chip and charge. Stay in there. So you hit it there high. You better turn here and be ready for the attack.
Over 'cause it's right on my chest.
Yeah.
Just that little.
So now chip and charge.
Okay.
Back to Vic, but get up to that line.
6-7.
Go, 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 go. And I'm your protector. You. I go. Oh, go, go, go. Oh! All right, that's legal.
Sorry, Vic.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Okay, side out. So we're 7-6. Okay, 7-6-1.
6-1.
Okay, me, I'm gonna drive that. Okay, can anybody tell me why I drove that?
Because it was so short and high.
And forward. So I have the green light. If the serve goes here, if they return forward, that's my green light to go at them. Because a lot of times I'm gonna catch them moving up. That's why we try to return deep middle or back to server. Because that's a green light.
8.
6.
7,
8-6.
8. 8,
1.
6, 1.
You drop in front of your partner. So if you drop in front of me, there's no gap, but you created that gap.
Right, yep.
And you know what the gap is, right? We all know what the gap is now? Okay, so you're my protector up there. If the ball comes in the air, you get it. So I'm just working the puppets, you know, right?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Because so Todd went forward, which is very difficult to defend because he had to stay back. So I just put it at his feet. I didn't try to win this one. I knew I was probably going to win the next one. He went forward again. Vic has to cover because Todd's over there, and I know instinctively that's open. So I didn't go full on, full tilt. I just pushed it over there. Because even if you get that, you're going to pop it up, and Sean's going to smash it. So I'm thinking 3 shots ahead, you know. Okay. Back in front of myself, back in front of myself. Okay, now let's get in the cat and mouse. Okay. That's where that wrist gets you in trouble.
Right.
If you would have dropped that to the floor and just lifted,
Yeah.
you would get it every time. Every time. If you stand up, that causes flicks. If I go low, now I can lift.
Yeah, I need to.
A lot of times I'm thinking my paddle goes to the ground and I lift, right? That's called my safety dink, safety drop. Okay, this is the chip and charge. Chip and charge. Me. Me. Okay, good. And I'm just kind of following my shot there, you know. I know where it's going. You're just here for any attacks. Now, if you were the better player, I probably would have backed off of that and let you go for it, yeah. So we're 8-7? 8-6-1. Back to server. I'm going to drop in front of my partner. Go. That was so perfect, Sean.
Now a blind squirrel gets in the.
You went back. You should have put it back in front of your partner, right? By you defending forward, you created a gap, right? Does that all make sense? I mean, it's so obvious, right? And I'm just looking for that mismatch, and boom, I got.
Afterwards, it's really obvious.
Yeah. Once you watch the video too, you go, what was I doing? Okay, 9-6-1. Me. She did the right thing. I just drove because it was kind of short middle. So that's a green light for me. Okay, 10, 6, 1. Okay, drop in front of my partner. Me. Yeah, so that's perfect right now. That's a learning moment. So he's up, and this goes to what you were asking before. That ball came at this angle and bounced. That is this guy's ball. It's not forehand anymore.
Got it.
This guy's ball, and I'm gonna move it in front of myself to close this gap. Or if you're up balanced, I would put it back there. But normally I put it back in front of myself. You shift the cover. Okay.
And then if you were out of place, let's say, and you said take it, I would take it as a forehand, but still put it in front of Vic.
I would actually put it back in front of you there.
Okay.
Because that would
Give you a chance to get back in.
Yeah, so if I'm out of balance and you put it in front
Now he's going to
of
attack
me,
hard and
there's
get
the
you.
gap, right?
Got it.
So that's why we put it in front of ourselves in that scenario. Now, if Todd would have hit that ball in the air, that is you.
Okay.
You are the Terminator. I call it the hunter. Thanks. I call it the hunter. I'm looking for anything in the air to get. But once that ball goes to that angle and bounces, you leave it alone.
Got it.
This is what causes most of the divorces in pickleball is people who take that ball right there. Right? Okay. I don't know where we're at. Did we score?
I think that was game
Yeah, we scored.
play 11.
Yeah, that was it.
That's point
Yeah.
10.
We got that point, so. Are we?
I don't think so. No, we got it.
Oh, that's right, you hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah. I was just saying
Yeah, 'cause it was
it was a learning moment because he looked at that ball, and that's going to make this person
Yeah, Flint.
free flint. So once you know whose role that is, that's the most important shot. Then it just, your team just gets synergistic, you know, because that's off balance. Now it works the same as here. Okay, you're up there. I'm here coming up, right? Let's say we're coming up together. I drop in front of you. You're moving up, right? And I'm here. And a lot of times that person will hit that ball here, and that person will reach and stab behind it.
Yeah.
That's a divorce ball. This person is ready for that. He puts it back in front of his partner. Now we're perfect.
Plus, if I come back here and take it, then that's going to open up here.
It's all bad, but people have been conditioned forehand takes the middle.
Yeah.
No. Whoever has the right shot takes the shot.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
it's not
exactly.
forehand takes the middle. If I'm up here and it's a pop up, I'm gonna get that ball as the hunter. You know, I don't know if you're perfectly ready for that shot,
Right.
where I leave it and it goes on by. No, get that person to get it. It's not forehand takes the middle. It's whoever has the right shot takes the shot. Okay, let's get a drink and we'll go to the second matchup. We'll go me and Todd this one. So any questions at this point? This is a lot of stuff, but you'll be able to watch the video back and learn and slow it down.
No, so far so good.
This kind of way you wanted to learn, right, Vic? Yeah, stop play when there's a teaching moment. I don't want to stop it. As we move on, I stop it less and less and less. Because it's real hard to play when I'm stopping at every other shot, which I've been to teachers like that. I'm like, yeah, I missed that shot, but I'm interrupted every time if there's no flow. So we'll get some flow as we move along. Because the overall theme is closing the gap, right? Hitting it, defending in front of your partner, and we attack in front of ourselves. That always keeps the gap closed. Okay, so me and Todd. Make sure it's working. Okay. Make sure everybody gives a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Okay, so return back to server.
001.
Chip in charge. Hey, That just works. I can see your brains like this instead of hitting the shots, yeah.
101.
Okay, chip and charge. I'm here for protection. Yep. So try to get that ball to bounce if you can, Sean, on that third.
Okay.
0-1, 1. Got your server, drop in front of my partner. Okay, you stop when he was hitting, but you need to recognize that that shot was super good and close that distance further.
Zeros.
Okay, chip and charge. Okay. Me. I put it back in front of my partner and he whacks it out. That's that wrist.
Yep.
If your timing's not perfect, it's too difficult in this game. You have the wrist for cool shots later, but work on a flat wrist.
Put too much pop on the ball.
Yes.
202.
Chip and charge. Chip and charge. Drop in front of the partner and smash. Yeah. So that shot's gonna work. You attacking off the bounce there will work for a little bit, but as you go up, it's not gonna work at all. Try to put that ball in the kitchen. That's the way to improve. Anybody can play that game. Not everybody can play the soft game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna chip and charge.
1, 2. Yeah, 1, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 1.
Chip and charge, a little short. That's dangerous, Vic, but I missed it. So why are you going forward?
Pardon me?
Why are you going forward?
I think it's probably maybe for some reason I thought I was going to keep you over here.
Yeah, it looks like an easy shot, but this guy's setting you up and you're creating the gap. Your partner's on the line, you're moving forward, or you're actually sitting back there trying to reset. There's a huge gap there. Now, by you going forward, you have to make your partner come off the line and defend middle.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep, yep.
Try to go diagonally. It's hard to break, Vic, because you've done it so long.
And I'm not sure why.
It just looks like an easier shot, but you have no room to work. Yeah.
2, 1, 1.
Okay. Try to get that in the kitchen, Sean.
Yep.
If you don't hit a looper, it's a horrible shot. If you don't hit the drive drop and you just hit a drive, you're not going to get better. Chip and charge. Me. Okay. Sean, you got to recognize that that's high off of his paddle and stop.
And stay back on the.
Yep. If you go all the way as a suicide mission, it's
Once it gets past me, it's done.
correct. So this person, even if they aren't touching the ball, they are in this game. They got to pay attention on how that guy's drop is, what his third is, to be able to adjust and get in the right spot. That's super important. You can make or break your team by never hitting a ball, you know? Okay, what are we, 2, 2? 1, 2, 1. Okay, drop. Okay, I covered middle. Vic went for a, you know, probably a good shot, but just took it too casually, right? Every shot we hit needs determination. 2, 2, 1. Chip and charge. So why'd I hit that shot to you?
Drive me back, Dave.
You stayed back. You gave it to me. Yeah. And Todd, you were slow. Okay. I mean, you should recognize how far back he was and you should have just went up. Because what can he do? Yeah.
Because if I see him running up, I'm probably going to be running up and off
There,
balance.
right, this person could put a lot of pressure.
Right.
I win points just of 220 pounds running forward, and they panic,
Right.
you know?
3-2. 2.
Yep, so a little high. So I think that's a teaching moment for video especially. So Todd hit his shot, right? A little high.
Yep.
He needs to recognize he's going to take that ball out of the air and just stop. Because that ball you would have got off the bounce. But you're moving, you tried to reach in and get it out of the air. You hit a bad shot and he hit a, and you kept moving and he got you.
So as soon as he hit that up high, Todd should have backed up.
Not backed up, just stop. Stop and get ready to defend. I'm up here, I already closed that gap.
So you know he's going to probably
Yeah.
take that shot.
A lot of problem is this person coming up rushes too much. If my partner's up in front and I drop in front of myself, I got all the time in the world to get up here. So I'm just waiting on that shot. You know, the gap is closed. He's going to take anything out of the air. I'm looking for any bounce and I just put it back in front of him. That person, the secondary person, the workhorse, does not have to blaze up and get to this line because they just get burned. Take your time. Don't sit back here, but I'll hit my drop and I move up here and I'm watching paddle. Okay, here it is. Boom, I put it back and now we're here. Sounds good. Okay, I'm covering middle. Perfect. Okay, chip and charge, back to server. Okay, that's a fault, right, Sean? Okay, go again. Hey, I still do it 5 years later.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
2-2-2.
Chip and charge. So that needs to be in the kitchen.
Kitchen less.
You go against anybody that's any good at all, they smoke that. You just kill your partner.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, lift, squat, and lift that drop.
3-2-1.
Yes.
3-2-1.
Okay. We're going to make stupid mistakes because we're thinking so much. That's okay. It's going to happen. A lot of this talk is for you guys to rewatch this video.
4-2. 1-1.
Okay. Just out. I saw it out. You. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we just need to get that down. You tried. Because I'm kind of frozen, you know. I don't know what to do there. And then I slap away at it. 5-2-2. Okay, drive. And why did I say drive there?
Because it was deep.
And he returned forward to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking.
So when should I move up? I mean, so I serve.
Yep. You need to serve and step back. Serve and step back is the best way.
Okay.
Serve and step back, because most people are trying to hit deep.
Take it out of the air and fault it.
You fault. Yeah, you're going to get trapped. So I serve to you. You returned forward to Todd. That's his green light to drive it back. It was kind of deep, so maybe it wasn't there, but just I would do it just to get yourself in that mindset. Okay, I'm covering middle. I'm covering anything in the air here. Do you guys see that? And Vic, you see how much pressure I put on your shot? So this person, even though they aren't going to touch the ball, they're in the game.
Yeah, because Vic's thinking, where am I going to place that?
Right, exactly. They see I'm covering anything in the air. If it bounces, I know Todd has it because he's coming up behind me like he should, closing that gap. So I'm up here. This person is in the game. You know, I dare you to try to beat me down the line. Now, if you beat me twice and I know, oh, this dude's a tennis player, then I'll kind of cover more middle. But otherwise, I'm going to take space and I'm going to pressure you guys to hit a perfect shot. So Todd, you're my protector.
2-3-2.
Okay, chip and charge. So that ball should have dropped right back to me. Or it was kind of short. It's okay to drive that, but you got to make the shot.
5-2-1.
Okay, Todd. So there was the gap. He got it. Okay. So what happened, Vic? You went forward. You created the gap. All I had to do is put the ball in there. I didn't have to win it because he's got a tough shot. I win the next one. Quick on forward. Really try to go diagonal. Put the ball in front of your partner. That's an easy way to remember it. I know you're thinking a lot. Just put the ball in front of your partner.
6-2-1.
Okay, you.
I know normally you would have killed that.
Oh yeah. And actually I try to hit the partner to get you two squabbling.
Right.
Even though I should hit the guy who did it, but I'm mean.
7-2-1.
Okay, you. There we go. See, Vic? That's all you had to do right there. You caught him moving up. He was slow. Oh, wait, right here. If you would have hit it to me, you would have created a gap. 2-7-2. Me, drop. Perfect, Todd. So Todd took that out of the air. He's the protector. He's the hunter. If it would have bounced, he would have left it for me, hopefully.
Hopefully.
You on your return, you should never be back there. Your return, that should get you to the line nearly 100% of the time. You gave me that shot. Now, Vic, you can move over and try to cut that off. 8-2-2. Me, drop. Nah, I hit that ball. I shouldn't have. That was for the lesson. That's what I always say when I mess up. Oh, it's for the lesson. So watch me, Sean. Watch me chip and charge. Yep, and look at how much pressure it puts on.
Yeah.
Because you got no space here, right?
You just hit a wall.
Yeah.
So on that, your best shot is really just to ease it and dump it back in the kitchen because anything else is going to be higher
Yep.
than that.
Vic should have squatted, lifted that, but you got trapped back there, right? And got trapped. So I always want to keep that ball out in front of me and move into it.
2-8-2.
Yep. So he hit a shot, Vic. You were just kind of in la-la land, right? You weren't ready. You got to be ready. Okay, 8-2-1. 8-2-1. Perfect. In front of my partner. Yep. Yep. So I liked how you got that one out of the air. That was great. Reset it, and then you just hit a bad shot, but that's okay. 9-2-1. Chip and charge. Go, go, go. You. Very good. See how I took my time coming up? I kept that ball in front of me, you know? And then I put it in front of my partner. I stop again, and boom, then we're up there. You were there.
See what was happening in front of me. Yeah.
Yes, I knew you had anything attacked. Gave me confidence to hit my shots. 9-2-1. You drive. Me, stay there. Go. Good. So you're letting the ball get here. Take this step back. Keep that ball in front of you. This is the most important thing you could probably learn today out of all of it, is a technique, which is the drop step. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9-2-1. 9- I keep that ball in front of me all the time. You see a lot of people, they don't move, especially with your wrist, it's going to get popped up every time. This is an impossible shot, but look how easy it is if I just do that. Now it's in front of me. And that's more, if for one-on-one lessons, we drill that. Drill it, drill it, drill it. And Vic, maybe next one we do a one-on-one, you know? 10, 2, 1. Chip and charge. Yep. Oh, David, you dummy.
3, 1 or 2?
1. 10.
2, 1, 2. 2, 2.
Me drive. So that was a good return. I tried to drive because it kind of went forward, but you had me, you know. I'm the protector. Oh, good job. Only because you made the shot. But typically I want you to clear to give me the volley. Okay. Vic, you thinking too much? You tired or you're not moving? Okay, start moving.
On a 1. Ouch.
He's like, I'll show you moving.
Push my ankle, I pushed out.
You want a break?
No, I'm good.
10, 2, 2. Chip and charge. Yep, drop. Heads up. Go. That was perfect. You would have never hit that shot if you weren't up there. Correct. Because you would have gave me a drive at you. Vic, you're not being an athlete, man. You're probably the best athlete out here. Let's go. Bend those knees. Chip and charge. You. Yep. So a lot of times we'd say, hey, that was going to be my forehand, you know. No, he's right there. He hit the shot. He knows what's coming back. He should take it. Okay, I'm going to hit it to Vic, see if he drives it. Oh, okay, never mind.
Did you hit that out or was that in?
That was it.
It was good. So 10, 4?
10, 2, 1.
10, 9, whatever you want.
Okay. You? Okay, so see how that guy closed? I'm gonna go get that. Vic maybe panicked a little. You're not squatting though. When you're up, you gotta flip and it makes that ball pop up. Okay, let's get a drink and that'll be me and Vic. Okay, it's a mixture, pretty much. This is all Dynamite doubles stuff. So link in the description, the best doubles program you can buy, Dynamite doubles. And then I add some of my own spin in it for, you know, men's pro stuff. But for the most part, I don't think I'm doing that today. I'm just doing basic Dynamite doubles, man. It's the best.
On that first drive serve, just really start slowing the game down and get it into the kitchen. In the kitchen and then just barely over the net so it doesn't have any bounce.
Well, I say even if your third, from what I've been told, even your third shot drop, not a very good drop.
Right.
Just take a step in,
And then just start.
now you do a fifth shot, not very good. Seventh shot drop.
So when you guys
keep working
call
your way up.
seventh drop shot to drop, you're dropping. That means you're dropping into. Okay, got it. So third, fifth, seventh, whatever. You're just shortening the course so you can get it into that zone.
Long, hard
Yeah.
drive, you know, is a drive.
Back in front of your partner and work your way up. So what's going to happen with your group at home is you're going to try to drop it in front of them. They're going to be here, and then that person's going to smash it. So if you can't get them to close, you know, you got to find a new group or,
Right.
but you shouldn't get away from it. Like, oh, I can't play this game I'm learning because they won't do it. You just have to keep doing it.
I just have to keep getting my technique where I can just get it where it forces them to get into
Correct, correct. right, Vic, come on. What's up?
I don't know, just,
You feeling okay?
yeah, I feel fine.
Just overwhelmed with information?
No.
Okay. Hey, just focus on putting that ball in front of me here. You?
Be up here, get up here. You should have been up by the time he
Right.
shot, you should have already been up with us.
Yep. I mean, you take your time, but you can.
Time on that
Correct.
front line.
Correct. You? Nice. Keep going. Me. Ah, David. You did perfect. Put it in front of your partner. You're ready. But be ready. You're kind of standing up.
Zero.
0-1.
0-1-1.
Okay, so I'm going to chip and charge in front of my partner. Me.
Oh, sorry.
That bounce, that's my ball. Good. You. Good job, Vic. Good job.
Alright, 0-1-2.
You. Ooh, just out.
Give it to you.
I saw it out.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. Bend those knees, Vic. Come on.
1-1-2.
Chip and charge. Good try. So what happened? You went forward, especially to my forehand. I have,
Because I got to cover this.
Right.
yeah.
that whole lane right
I have this. I have the lob in the corner. If I see you shift, I have it down the line.
Got it.
Put it in front of your partner. 90%, it'll keep you safe. It'll keep your team in the right position. What are we, 1-1? 1-1-1. Me, drop in front of my partner. I didn't see you move, Vic, so I'm like, he's never going to get up there.
Oh, I guess I was waiting to see what kind of drop shot you had.
I mean, you can take a look, and then if I put it in front of myself, then you're stopped.
Okay, all right, no.
But I knew we were going to get killed there, I thought.
Okay.
You? You feeling okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Hey. Yep, so what happened?
I got way out of a line and then I
Yeah, you went forward to me. I have you total defense. I'm just going to keep feeding.
yeah, I just got me running.
Now, you did the right bailout, but it has to drop in the kitchen right there. Does that make sense?
Where did that one drop on mine? 'Cause I was
Right on my paddle.
You can thank me later, right?
So I didn't try to kill that one. I knew I could just keep getting out of position and I can do the next one, right?
1-1-1. 1-1-2.
You. There you go. Oh. Nice hands.
Just working on quiet and soft.
It was a good defense, but then you went backwards and gave me a shot where if you would have stayed forwards, I would have had to dump it off.
Got it. So keep the pressure on the line.
If that ball's in front of you and it bounces, stay on the line forward. Now, if it flies up in the air, then you can retreat, but 1-1? 1. Me, drop. So Vic, that's the shot I was talking about.
Yeah.
See how you reached in? That's my ball. I'm right here for the perfect, easy shot. I'm closing the gap, and you reach behind you to hit that shot.
Okay.
I don't know if did we win that? Yeah, you hit the net. That's important. That if it's in the air, it's yours. If it bounces, it's mine. 2-1-1. Perfect, Todd. Todd was the protector there, you know? He watched my paddle angle. I hit a crap shot, and he got it. Me, that's a drive. So what happened there?
Too short.
Return forward, too.
Yeah.
And short. That's a double whammy.
Diagonal, but not much.
Yeah, especially with a dynamic, aggressive player. Man, I'm going to go get that short one. 3-1-1. Me, drop. You. Yes. Go again.
Yes!
Vic, you gave up.
Nice shot.
Hey, good hands, good defense.
Line up.
Yep. Yep. Even though it looks like I'm back, I'm still going to close that distance. That suckers so many people in. They've heard keep him back, keep him back, keep him back. So they see him, you know, third back. They hit that shot forward looking down. By the time they get there, that guy has closed it and he roasts it. Just go diagonal in the kitchen. It's safe. You. You want a drink? No. You let me know, Vic.
Yeah, no.
I think it's 1-4.
Yep. All right. 1-4 or 1.
Okay, chip in charge. Me? Yep.
Also, you gotta don't charge blindly when we're both going up. Okay. Take a look at how good or bad my third shot drop is going to be. Okay.
And it was great, so
Yeah. Thank you.
yeah, it was.
2-4-2. Yeah.
Right, so you served and moved forward and got trapped, right? If we serve, take a step back, that'll break that.
It's always easier to move up to a ball than it is to.
Correct, and it's always easier to come up than go down. That's why when I defend, I get like this. 4-2-1. You.
Oh no!
So Todd did the right thing by covering, but tried to overhit it. Five, 2-1, Vic. You. But see, I mean, you might not have felt the pressure, but in the corner of your eye, you saw me crashing that net because I knew his drop was perfect. I'm just going to get up there and pressure. Me, drive.
Yeah.
So what? But if you hit that back to server, I don't have that shot. You hit it forward, even though it was an accident.
Right.
Man, I got the shot. So Todd has to be real dynamic there and probably go straight middle, give that away, and to protect him coming up.
That shit gets kept by it while we close the gap diagonal.
90% of your shots should go diagonal. It solves all sorts of problems.
It always sounds easy when we're talking about it.
It does. 6. You. So this is the cat and mouse. Vic won it. So a lot of times, Todd, if technique-wise, if you do the loop, it's a timing nightmare where I just stick my paddle there and lift. Sometimes I have time to do the slice, but most of my time it's just I go low and lift it across. Because if you loop, that's the miss. Oh, get ready. Okay, so I tried to cheat it there because it was low. Normally I drive to him, but I told you to cover middle and I wanted to see if I could get that shot, and I couldn't. That shows something. It's a very tough shot. Okay, 8-2-2, I think. Me, drop. Me. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
You want a break?
No.
Good. Huh? You're standing straight up and down. Get ready. 9-2-2. Okay. Still thinking of the last shot? I call that living in the past because you were still talking about your last shot and you didn't make that one. Living in the past. 10-2-2. Perfect. Drop. You. Hey, great hand, Sean. See, I can't teach hands, you know. Either you have it or you don't. And you have it with your past sports. But instead of here, be here. Everybody should be in athletic position.
10-2?
2-10. Nice try.
2-10-1.
Yes. Okay. Stand the cat and mouse. Yep. So I thought that was a good bailout. He brought you out wide, but it's got to go in the kitchen right here. Because then that allows Todd to reset.
Right. Yeah, it started.
Great thinking, Vic.
Rolling, I saw.
And Vic he kept moving you, inching you, you know? And I knew exactly what was happening. He didn't try any crazy crap. I'm just getting ready to,
You getting ready for the kill shot.
the sniper, yeah. Chip and charge, drop. I put it 90, I go, going up. You, no. Oh, great job, Vic. Did we serve that? Oh, is it side out?
Yeah.
Yeah, side out, okay. So 10-2. Me? Okay, so just a fantastic serve. When somebody's serving to me, unless I'm being lazy, and when I play tournament ball, I am low. The lower I get, the more I can see those penetrating serves, and the more I'm coming up and through. If I'm here and it's penetrating,
Right.
I miss it.
Reaction instead of driving.
Right, and then you don't get a deep serve. The more we can play like tennis players, really, athletic, the better we are at this game. Focus on that. Okay, let's get a drink. What time is it? Anybody? Vic? Okay, got 7 minutes. So we're gonna go back to the dinking game. Okay, hit that like button. Dinking game finisher. Let's see, what was the closest score? I think it was me and you, Sean, as a team. Okay, so me and Sean. Dink game, we switch at 6. Now that everybody understands more gaps, more hitting diagonal. Okay? Yep. Vic, go ahead and stay over here. So 4 cooperative dinks, the 5th one's live. No, you start. Do you know who starts? So it's the closest to Bainbridge Island, which is where it originated. So north side serves.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So where
We're
this
always
is
fine.
north,
That,
so wherever you go, whatever courts around the
maybe
country,
that is north on that side for us. Then, huh?
typically it's north side. That's the north.
Right.
That's south, yeah. So up here, dink game from the original warm-up. Now that we know about gaps, we know about diagonal. That one's live. Yes. Oh, put that away.
Kill that.
Yeah, Vic will. Vic will. So you just forgot the game for a second? Yeah.
I just thought we were just, yeah, okay.
The first four
Play and then fifth kill.
are cooperative.
Basically gets to attack the first ball.
Yeah. Let's all be athletes, guys. That's mine. Good. Way to leave that alone. Okay. So you just kind of cramped yourself, you know? Lift.
One.
I basically put my paddle on the ground and lift. And I'm waiting on that exact shot right there. Yep, I'm waiting on him to hit one high. I'm gonna go inside out, or if he hits it middle, I'm attacking this guy's right shoulder. That's advanced, we won't talk about that.
102.
There you go, I like that, Sean. Okay, so actually, Vic, you should have put that back in front of yourself. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Did you feel it? Yep. You turned an easy shot that had this paddle angle into a hard shot.
0-1.
0-1.
Excellent, good job. You. So that was a good time to go forward because you actually had them moving. That was great. That's the time we do go forward. You know, we catch them moving, defending. Oh yeah, here you go, sorry. That was really good.
1-1-1.
Okay, I like it. I like what you're doing. 1-1-2.
That's me.
Yes,
Yeah, I gotta be over there.
correct. Especially if you give it to this guy's forehand. This is what I call the number one. So if you look this way, this is a 1, left hand, like reading a book. 1, 2, 3, 4. I basically never go to 1 unless this person is here.
Okay, yeah, because you got this shot and you got that.
Correct. And then if this guy comes and covers, I have that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It really, I call it roasting your partner. Yeah. And that's a lesson I do all the time, but we've already learned so much, you know. Okay, is it my serve?
Yes.
I don't even know.
Yeah, you took advantage.
2-1.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, that sounded bad. 2-1-1.
And it wasn't the first time.
There you go, Vic. Come on. Come on, Vic. Let's go. Oh shit, I got to bail. That was my bailout. Oh, you floated that one. Yep. Okay, I want everybody to see that. Vic got me. Okay, I'm dead. I can't bring it back here with high percentage. So I just set my paddle, I let it bounce off my paddle, and that was my bailout right there. He cannot earn that shot. Your son can, but not Todd. Connor can earn it. 3-1-1. And then I'm going to number 2s, if you notice. Oh, I thought you had me. So I'm looking for an inside out off of yours, unless you give me just a total overhead. 4-1-1. So I knew I just pinned him. He didn't move. I knew that was open. Because there's nothing you can do. You got to stay put. But you stayed camped, right? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because you stayed camped over here. Because I have you in a backhand battle. You're like, oh, well, I'm going to stay in this backhand. Yeah. But now you left a gap. So I knew. I didn't even have to look at the gap. I knew it was open. 5-1. Go again. 5-1. 5-1-2, I think. There you go. Okay, reset that. Yeah. Okay, that was just footwork. I don't know if I was a 2 or 1. I was a 1.
5-1-2. Yeah, you were 2.
Okay, I thought so.
1-5. 1.
Okay, you. And that was good that you cleared and let me have that. I'm following my shot there. Oh, had it. Okay, 5-1. See, I'm just setting shots up. I'm just setting shots up.
Waiting for the opportunity.
Yeah, an opportunity. Because I knew a middle shot, that team always has to look for an attack. Always, yeah. Okay, let's switch sides. 6-1-1. We're almost done. That's a whole other lesson. I just moved Gordon into that, and he's been taking lessons for a year, is where to hit that ball and what 2 shots come back off of it. Because if you know that, you can always be in the right position, you and your team. But it's just not ready for today. 6-1-1. There you go, Vic. That's my bailout. Ooh, that's okay. You're learning. Okay, 6-1-2, Sean. That's my bailout. And then I just get ready to protect because he's probably going to attack. But that's my only shot I had. Vic Dinkin.
1-6. 1, 2, 2.
Out. Drop step, Todd. Yep. Move those feet, Todd. Is everybody tired or?
6-1-1.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I killed it. Oh, yeah. Okay, 7-1-2. So just a little too fluffy, right? Yeah. So not enough pace on it. So it gives a good player options. You. You. Yeah. So that's legal on him. It hit his hand. Hand is part of the paddle. 9-2-2. Here, I just hit to that 2. Oh, you cheater! I call that a pro shot. Pro shot. Okay, 2-9. Yeah, this might have been too aggressive though. Okay, almost done. Stay in there, good. Oh, you hit the shot and weren't ready.
Yep.
3-9. Oh, another pro shot. Well, you figured out how to beat us. Just keep doing those. Just recognize that a little faster. Go again. Nice. That was good. So that was flat. If you
Yeah, I was going to say,
right.
I need to have that.
The magic angle, 45, it pops up every time. So if you go forward like that, you need to reset right away because it's coming back at you. Okay, making a comeback. You were ready, good. When that ball's in front of you, you need to be ready. Yeah, he did. I call it having your shield. 9-4. Ten four. 10-4. 10-4. I cheated. All right, great lesson, guys.
Good shot.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Thank
Yeah,
Yeah.
no problem.
So that'll be on CoachDavidLive.com or pickleballdiary.com. Probably, it's on right now, but I think once I shut it off, it takes a while to come up. I don't know. It does for me. Awesome. Okay, so that was a playing lesson with Todd, Sean, and Vic. Yeah, so that was good. We didn't film the beginning, the warm-up, but we filmed the rest. Okay, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, Dynamite Doubles. That was basically Dynamite Doubles with, some of my stuff, a little bit of my stuff, but mainly Dynamite Doubles. So check that in the description. See ya. Boop. Subscribe.